Hey guys, Madeline Harvey here, and thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Hey, if you like today's video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up or click the subscribe button below. I would love to see you here more often. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how you can explore your unique voice. And this is such a great topic, and I want to start by saying this. It's my belief that your most amazing, unique sound is already inside of you, okay? And it's our job together to sift through all this information, right? So that your unique voice can just come forward. That's our objective, okay? So we're gonna start by going over 3 ways that you can explore your most unique sound. And number 1 is simply paying attention. That's simple, but it's not easy because our mind is going everywhere, right? So when we just focus on staying aware and observing our natural speech in day-to-day interactions, we can get a better sense of how our voice actually feels. Where's your voice sitting when you communicate with other people? Is it high and light? Or is it deep and dark? Or is it forward and brassy a little bit? So pay attention to where your voice naturally sits when you're naturally speaking, and that will tell you a lot of what you need to know. Also, just to add on to that thought, your voice is going to shift and change based off of your intention. By that I mean, if I'm talking to someone that I love, I'm gonna have a different application to my voice. Do you hear that? And I'm gonna have a different way that I would talk to them based off of, versus if I'm angry or if I feel threatened, my voice is gonna drop into my body. It's going to feel very different. You like that, did you? It's gonna feel very different based off of what you're expressing and what you're saying. So just pay attention. And if you're not talking to a lot of people throughout the day, you can simply read aloud and just watch your voice. Where's it sitting? How is it feeling? Is it coming forward? Is it going back? And that would get you started. Number 2 is model other artists. Now, I say this with caution because we don't want to mimic another artist. We're not in the business of creating exacts, right? Like cookie cutter singers. The whole idea is to be different and to express our own unique nature. However, we can explore a lot about our voices simply by modeling other people. If we're singing along with one of our favorite artists, we can use their voice filtered through our body as a means to explore a new area that we might not come in contact with on a daily basis. So think of using artists to model simply as a sandbox. You're gonna play inside of that sandbox and you're gonna explore that new part of your voice. So really treat it like playtime. You're gonna get to know that unique area of your voice, and then you're gonna apply your personality, which should make it different. So number 3 is my personal favorite, and that is getting in touch with who you are, right? That is the end to which we work. It's all about expressing who you are. And yes, it has to do with the voice, but it also has to do with your personality. So make a list. It doesn't have to be a long list, but make a list of different essences that you would use to describe yourself. For example, I am playful, childlike, mischievous, sassy. I'm very sassy sometimes. Do you see what I'm doing here? Create a list of different ways that you would use to describe your voice. Then ask your friends, your family, your coworkers, your colleagues to describe you in one word. See if you can notice a pattern between the two, because there's going to be a dominant theme, certain dominant themes that create your personality. So it's all about how you see yourself and how other people are seeing you, okay? These 3 elements should get you started in terms of finding your unique sense of self and how you express it. Again, I do believe that your unique sound is already in there, and it's our job to just create a little bit of space so that way it can come through. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love to see you here more often. Thank you so much for joining me.